Well, here we are. We're going to try it again. You can tell a professional from a non-professional. I tried to go live just a few minutes ago and left the volume on my microphone off. So hopefully you can hear me now. So we're going to go ahead and share again with what we had for you. Welcome to the Friday Fix. I hope you've had a good week, and I hope that you're getting yourself set up for a good weekend as well. Normally we have some guests on Friday Night Live, but we have a special program tonight that I'm just going to share some things with you. And we're going to have some special guests coming up next week and the week afterwards. So hopefully you'll be around to see that. So let's get started on the Friday Fix. Well, if you're just joining, you found out that I didn't have any sound on last time, so we're going to try it again. Welcome to the Friday Fix. I said a minute ago before our introduction that normally we have some guests to interview. Tonight we don't, but I've got a couple of special messages for you. Now, next week we're going to have a really special guest, and the next week after that, another one. One of my guests has been with me before, been about a year or so ago, and you're going to find out a young man who has actually really persevered through a lot of struggles to become successful in what he does. 2 weeks from now, we're going to have a special guest that has spent a lot of time serving our community, so I don't want you to miss either one of these. But before we get started, you know what we do. We first go to my 2 cents. The choice is yours. Everything you have done in life is a choice that you made. You have been given the gift of a choice in your everyday life. Think about the choices that you make every day. You choose what time you get up in the morning. You choose what time you leave to go to work or school. You choose if you're going to have a good day or a bad day. You choose to be happy or be in a bad mood. Wait, you may say, some of those things just happen. I don't really choose for them to happen. Well, let's discuss how you make these decisions. You might want to blame your bad day on your spouse or your boss or your kids, anyone but yourself. This is where you can learn something new. Take just a moment and think about everything you do before you leave your house in the morning. Now, I'm sure you go to the bathroom, brush your teeth. You might eat breakfast, and then you get dressed. Now, some of you may pick up your phone and check your social media, your emails, etc. There may be a few other things that you have to do before you leave home. Now, ask yourself this question. Do any of these things help me set up my day for success? If your answer is no, then now is the time to find some new ways that will help you feel better and have a successful day. Not just for one day, but every day. You see, you have a choice to make right now. You can learn and put into action some things that will help you change your day, your performances on the job, your relationship, or countless other things that are in your life. If you continue to do the same things that you do every day, you will continue to get the same results, good or bad. Now, that is not right or wrong. It's just a result of the choices that you have made. I have some things that I can guarantee will help you feel different and get more and better results in your career, your relationships, your spiritual life, and even in your finances. Maybe there are some things that are going just fine, yet you seem to have lost control of other things in your life. Each one of these are the results of choices that you have made or choices that you make right now every day. When I was a senior in high school, the yearbook staff gave all of the seniors an opportunity to publish their favorite quote. I remember to this day what my quote was, and that was a long time ago, believe me. If you have a choice to make and don't make it, that in itself is a choice. That was my quote. I want to help you decide what choices can help you through a simple method of changing your habits. If you're anything like me, you have some good habits and you have some bad habits. I know what it's like to have your day filled with so many things that you have to do that it seems impossible to start to do something else new. Believe me when I say that you can do some things that will not take up any more of your time. If any of these things interest you, I want to invite you to join me for a free live webinar on Sunday night at 8 p.m., where I will go deeper in this subject as well as other ways that you can change your attitude, your performance, and your self-worth. Just click on the link below and sign up for this webinar. It is that simple. If you would like to join the group of like-minded people, just go to Mindset Shift Struggle Grow Succeed on Facebook. I hope to see you at the live webinar this Sunday night at 8 p.m. Well, here we are. We're going to try it again, this time with some sound on. The choice is yours. Whatever it takes, right? Everything you have done in life is. So, what made you successful? How did you get there? And what is the secret? These are just a few of the questions that you may have for an extraordinarily successful person. I love to listen to the answers that these high achievers give, not to try and uncover a secret, as if there is one, but to listen carefully to where they go in their conversation. So many people want to have wealth and live that extravagant lifestyle, but they want a secret path to get there, one that is paved with good times, fun living, and celebrations. That would be nice, but it wouldn't be good. It would not be good to skip all the real stuff that makes a person successful. It is the things that are not glamorous. It is the failure and the hard times that bring about the best in a person who succeeds. What I love to listen to is not the stories of how famous and rich the successful person is. I love to hear where they come from. I love to hear about their journey that brought them from where they were to where they are now. I love to hear about how many times they failed and how many times they never gave up. That is the kind of thing that gives me hope, and I hope that it would give you the hope as well. That is where strength is truly found. The other thing that I always listen for is what that successful person is doing for others. Not for money, but to make a difference. Denzel Washington said, "I fell down 7 times, but I got up 8." Every time you make a mistake, you don't stay down, you just get back up. And I'm sure that you've heard many people talk about things that they wanted to accomplish, dreams and goals that they had and plans they made for the future. Perhaps you have observed these people try for a while to accomplish their goals, but in a short time, what happens? They quit trying. They ran into a roadblock, or they had some failures that set them back and discouraged them. This might be you. If so, what kind of feeling or what thoughts ran through your head? Well, you might have said, "This success thing must be for somebody else. I knew that I could not do this." Or you might say, "That must have been a pipe dream that I was having. There's no use in trying because nobody believes in me." Is this you? Is this some of the things that you might have said? Are these the thoughts that you have allowed to enter into your mind? If you're still here listening, I want you to know I believe in you because you are still curious and hungry to learn more. You are looking for answers to your questions. I know that there will be many people who started watching tonight and have now gone on to something else, probably because I didn't have any sound. Does that mean there's no point in me trying again or continuing this program? Absolutely not. Although it may sound cliche, If one person gets help from the Friday Fix and it has an impact on their life, then the many hours that I spend on it, it'll be worth it for me. Those extraordinary people who I mentioned earlier in the program, they didn't stop when they didn't get any attention. For some of them, it took years to reach the level of success that gave them the freedom that they were looking for. Last night, I was talking to my wife about how much money it would take for us to feel that we had financial freedom. Not to be wealthy, but to have enough money to do what we wanted and needed to do for our lives to feel like it was fulfilled. Just existing is something that I just don't want to do. I don't believe that is what you want to do either. There's many ways that we can serve other people, and most, but not all, require money to do it. It requires money to do a good job and make a big impact. The reason that I say this is to express the point that it is not wrong to make money or make a lot of money while you're doing something that you enjoy or that fulfills your purpose in life. Money is a tool. That's all it is. It's a tool. It can be used to solve many problems. It can also be misused. There's a possibility that you lose track of what you are trying to accomplish and get your attention only on making more money. So let's put this in plain language. Money is good, but it is great if you use it to impact the lives of others and further your purpose for existing. Remember, your name is not on the money, but your name is definitely on the things that you do with the money. What does it take to make it? What do you think? What does it take to be successful? What does it take to fulfill your goals and your dreams? You must ask yourself these questions, and you must also live whatever the answer is. There's one thing that's for certain. You can never stop. You can never quit. You can never give up. No matter how many times you fail or how often people tell you there's no use in trying, you just can't stop. I heard Steve Harvey one time speak about his journey and his success. And he said, I'll tell you right now, it's hard. It's hard. If someone tells you that it will be easy, you can consider that person to be a liar. There are gifts that have been given to you. There are things that you are good at. Don't try to copy or be someone that you're not. Be who you were intended to be and do what you were intended to do. It's that simple. If you've not been successful in what you have attempted to do, maybe you are not fulfilling your true gift. Find out what your calling is. Find out what your gift is. What are you good at? What do you have that other people may need? That's the question you should ask yourself. To have what it takes requires some specific knowledge. And there's 3 tools that I'd like to give to you tonight and share with you that will help you. And it will help you with the knowledge of what it takes to move forward. Now, you've probably heard it before. If you're not doing it, then you have really not heard it. So be a doer, not just a hearer. Number 1 that I'm going to give to you is called drive. You must have a strong desire to reach the goals that you've established for yourself. You must be determined to not allow anything or anybody to stand in your way. The next one, consistency. It's a biggie. To obtain results, you must continue the act of what you are doing for an extended period of time. Now, for some people, that might mean forever. It could be something that becomes a lifestyle change for you. So whatever you do it all the time. And then finally, write it down. Don't underestimate this activity of writing. When you write things down, it will get other senses involved in what you are determined to accomplish. So the things are, think about it, say it, believe it, and write it down. And that's my message for you tonight. I want you to be encouraged by this, and don't stop when you start something. Now, because I didn't have any sound when I first started tonight, I could have stopped and not come back and done it again. But I want this message to get out there. Never give up. Never stop. Keep going and do whatever it takes. Come back next week for the Friday Fix, and please subscribe to us on YouTube and like and share our program on Facebook. I certainly would appreciate it. And until next week, I hope you have a great week. And as my mama told me, remember who you are.